What's up, guys? Today we're going to be working with the die number 3, the bullet seating and crimping die. Setup and adjustment for proper crimps. I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, I'm Andy. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell and enjoy the video. Hey guys. You want a $50 gift card for Cabela's? Well, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm going to do a drawing, and one person's going to win that $50 gift card. We're going to do the drawing once we reach our 200 subscribers. All right, so stay tuned. We'll let you know. This is the third die of the 38-357. Remember, here we have your sizing die that pops out your primers and sizes your casings. This one here is the case mouth and belling die. This one over here is for your bullet seating and crimping. So let's get to setting this up. Like all of your dies, they come with this lock ring from the factory with the set screw that sets into the threads. I particularly don't care for this set screw. I take them all off, install a better lock ring. I've got these lock rings here that I use. They come in 6 packs. You can buy them one by one, but I also have a link in the description below to these lock rings here. Just as I have a description for all my reloading equipment. And if you happen to like the video, go ahead and subscribe and like it so you don't miss any future videos. So let's get this ring off of here. Install the better rings that crimp from the side. So when you tighten them up, they're not marring your threads. We're going to back these all the way off. Now, before we get started, make sure that when you're seating your bullet, you've got the right tip. There's 2 of them that come with the set. You got a flat bullet pusher and a round nose bullet pusher. Make sure you're using the right one. Back it all the way off. Now let's set it up on the die. Alright, the first thing we're going to want to do is install our shell holder. Get the die started. Run the ram all the way up. Turn it down to the ram till it stops. Right there is where the die makes contact with the top of the shell holder. Then back it off a turn. You want about a 1/4 of an inch gap between there. And just run the locking ring down by hand. Finger tight, right there. Just finger tight so it won't move on you, okay? Now that the die has been properly set, about a 1/4 inch above the shell holder, let's get you a casing that's ready to be loaded, a bullet. Run it up slowly. Remember, the bullet pusher has been backed all the way off at this point. So we're just going for the overall length that we want. Now, a quick tip. If you wanted to get this set perfectly and you have some factory ammo, you could put a factory ammo in here, run it up, run the die, run the bullet pusher all the way down till it touches, lock this in, and you're set for your cartridge overall length. But we're going to go cartridge overall length according to the spec in the book. Our data in our book for our cartridge overall length is 1.440, so that's what we're going to measure for our lead semi-wad cutter. .51. We're going to take that. We want 1.440 inch, so we need to come down. We'll come down a 1/4 turn. Run the bullet up. Check it. And do this until we get 1.440. Quarter turn. .443. A little more. 1.440. Now that you've reached your correct cartridge overall length, we're going to back this back off. Put your shell back in here, because now we have to adjust for crimp. So we're going to back this off by hand. Just loosen the ring back up. Okay. Take your die, turn it 1/4 inch. Bring the ring back down by hand. Now run your cartridge up and check for your crimp. Remember, the bullet seater has been backed off at this point. Now we're just checking our crimp. And we know I can still feel the edge of that crimp on there. We're going to turn our die down. Loosen the ring by hand. Turn the die maybe 1/8 of an inch. Snug that by hand. Run it up. Check our crimp. You can still see the edge of that. I'm going to adjust it again, another 1/8 of a turn. There it is. That's the crimp I like. It's rolled right into the cannular on this particular bullet. Okay. Now that we've got the proper crimp, we put the bullet back in. We want to make sure this lock ring doesn't move. Grab your Allen wrench, tighten up the lock ring, run our bullet all the way up. Now, drop the bullet seater down till it touches the top of the bullet. Right there. That'll set our depth. Screw the lock ring down. Right there. Just give it a slight, just stiffen it up just a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to have to use an impact wrench to get this sucker off. Now your bullet is set up for crimp and seating in one stroke. That's it. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on setting up that third die for bullet seating and crimping. I'll have other links to the other 2 dies in the video description below, along with a full reload of 38 Special and 357. One thing I failed to mention, usually on these 357 38 kits, is they'll come with this ring right here. This is for your 357. So if you've set up your die for 38, this ring goes right underneath that die, and then you're already set up for 357. Now you may have to make slight adjustments in the bullet seater or your crimp, but this gets you pretty damn close to right where you want it when you switch from 38 to 357. Again, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave comments below. Let me know if there's a caliber or something you'd like me to video for you. All right.